Coach, first of all, great having you on as always. I love the $1 million smile. That's always on your face. Doesn't matter what's going on. So, first of all, where are we? Where are we doing? Where are we conducting this interview?
So I'm on my team bus with my girls, and we are leaving the Richmond airport, headed for Charlottesville. We have a big ACC game tomorrow versus UVA.
All right, and are we pulling through a drive-through during this interview and ordering 50 of these and 45 of those and 20 of these? What are we doing?
I wish we were stopping at Wawa with the greatest sandwich menu ever, but we're not. We have chicken parm waiting for us at the hotel.
Oh, excuse us. Good. I mean, who's got time for Wawa when we got chicken parm waiting for us there in the penthouse suite in Charlottesville? Life is good in BC. Before we get into the weekend that's coming up for you guys, congratulations on being named the women's national team coach. Given your Olympic background and everything that you've accomplished, really in every phase, that is a really, really spectacular honor. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so excited. It's going to be an incredible adventure, a lot of work, a lot of fun. It's going to be great to be surrounded by such incredible athletes, and I'm really looking forward to it. And it's in Japan. How cool is that?
It's almost as cool as having free chicken parm waiting for you at the old penthouse. I mean, that ranks right up there.
True.
I got to be honest with you.
Coach, what's also cool is winning a gold medal at the age of 15. You were able to do that. It was in Australia. If you were to tell that same young girl that she would eventually become the national coach, what would that reaction be?
Oh my gosh, it's crazy to think back. I was such a little baby. I had no idea what was ahead, but I had a coach, Wendy Kreidel. She took a chance on me. I was so young, but there were so many great players, and I think it really kind of started my love affair with women's lacrosse. And I was so lucky to be in Australia for that. It was a really cool experience, and I think it sort of changed my life.
Was this a goal of yours, Coach? And where were you when you found out the news?
Oh my gosh, it absolutely was a goal. But I was really young, and I didn't think I had much of a chance. But I wanted to just give it a shot because it was an open tryout, so anybody could go. And the tryout lasted like 3 or 4 times. And when the last day, actually, they had all of us lined up in a hallway at a high school in Baltimore. And one by one, they brought us in and told us if we made it. So I remember the moment very clearly. Very surreal. My parents were waiting in the car. And it was great. Again, I think it sort of changed my life.
As far as this team goes, you've won 4 straight. You got Virginia this weekend, as you pointed out. You've had great success against the Hoos. You've won 7 straight in that front. And it's funny, every time I get reports from BC all the time with your updates, and I'm like, Belle Smith is still on this team. I mean, I swear, she's been there longer than we've been on ACC Network, and it's like, no wonder why they're winning all the time. They've still all these great players.
I think that's a good thing.
I know, there's no doubt, but I just laugh by going, we've interviewed her so many times, and oh yeah, she's still there, and it's amazing. Even on the men's side, we were just talking about this with Paul Carcaterra yesterday, and I'm sure we'll talk with Quint coming up later on next hour. How many experienced, great players there are in this league on both the men's and the women's side. It's really spectacular.
It's so fun. It's such an awesome time to be coaching women's lacrosse. I think the talent is off the charts. These girls are faster, stronger, smarter than they've ever been. And same with the men's game. I think the game's just growing so much that these players are kind of rising to the challenge. But it's been so fun coaching these guys, and they're really focused. And we just had a big meeting with our seniors this morning to sort of tell them how proud we are of their leadership and how hard they're working. Because I think it's tough now in April. People are starting to get distracted. They're starting to think about their jobs or summer. And our senior class is really buckled down, and I'm really excited and proud of them for it.
So Pac mentioned Belle, but how about Ryan Smith, Sydney Scales, the trio of your captains? What have they meant to you as well as the program and just building it?
Yeah, the three of them, I think, have been one of the strongest groups of captains that we've ever had. They're really, I mean, these guys are incredibly devoted. They're not just present and they're not just here doing the bare minimum. They're grinding every day in the locker room, on the field, outside of practice, socially. They're keeping the locker room strong. They're working really hard outside of practice, so they're setting the tone with that. And these guys are unquestionably, I think, three of the strongest leaders we've ever had in the program. And I'm just, proud of them because they've done so much for the program. I mean, those three, they won a national championship when they were freshmen, and then, went back to the national championship 2 years in a row, and this is their last shot. So I'm kind of hoping we can bookend some success.
I'm just waiting while you're answering that question from Justin. I'm just waiting for Wesley to pop up out of nowhere, up over your shoulder, because I remember last year she was like the star. She became like, the good luck charm. So first of all, how is she doing? And I know you've got her stowed away somewhere on the bus. So what's the story there?
Oh, I don't actually. She's so mad at me. She's at home. We didn't bring her. She's 9 now, and she's on all these teams. She's playing basketball. She's playing lacrosse. But she's got all these games, and I know. So we didn't bring her on this trip. She's so sad. She actually just called me 500 times when she got home from school to see how the trip was going. But I am taking her out of school for a week for the ACC, so she'll get to be with the girls, all of her heroes, for a week at ACC tournament.
Well, we look forward to seeing her down there because I think we're going to do the show from the tournament here in Charlotte, which is going to be great. That'll be easy routine for us from that perspective.
Well, let's get her on. We'll have to schedule her to get her on here.
Done. In fact, when we get done with this interview, I totally expect you to text her and tell her that, hey, her 15 minutes of fame are continuing on ACC Network. The fact that we got to bring her up because she was so good on the air last year. Now, listen. She's not there, but I know you got some talent on the bus. I'm very surprised how quiet the team is during this interview. Did you lay down the law, or are they all sound asleep?
No, they're probably sleeping or listening so they can make fun of what I'm saying, or I don't know. Who knows what they're doing? You want to see
Instagram.
Can I show you the girls?
Yeah, without question. Go for it.
Hey, girls, say hi to Packer and Durham.
Oh my goodness, you are a nut. You are crazy. Oh, all right. Well, listen, we're going to let you concentrate because something tells me you're probably driving the bus while you're doing this interview, just because you're because you got 10 balls in the air at all times. I know how you operate. So, listen, congratulations though on the personal stuff with the national team. And, of course, your team is fantastic, third in the country, but a great test against Virginia this weekend. The Hoos are really good, too, even though you guys have had amazing success against them. But, again, stay healthy, and we'll see you in Charlotte in a couple of weeks.
Thank you. You guys, too. See you soon.